Hello and welcome to Marketing and Margaritas. Today's episode is a shorty soundbite episode where we talk about FAQs, little thinky pieces, random stuff we've come across that we want to share with you. Today's episode is all about where do I start marketing my business?
Yeah.
Now, this is a question newbies on the scene always ask. Like, you've bought a business, you're ready to go do the thing. How do you get it out there?
And this is a question that so we've had a huge run of new clients and new inquiries and stuff recently. Like 2023 is definitely a time for people to get into business, apparently. But I find that it's not just people who are new to business. Mm-hmm. It's also people who are already in business, but they're either expanding or starting a new business, sort of thing. And so they're like, so for example, I was just talking to one new client yesterday, and they have their business and they've gotten a new service it's definitely related to what they do, but it is a brand new market and everything. Okay. So they're over here freaking got their marketing on point for their own shit. And now they have this whole new thing to market, and they're like, we literally don't know where to start.
But the thing, your marketing is something like you build up over time. You don't just go, right, I've got $1 million and I'm going to do everything and tomorrow and it will be brilliant by the end of the week.
I mean, it'd be good if you could.
Yeah.
So would love to work with budgets like that.
It's definitely a process. You build up to it. So working out where to start from at point A would be overwhelming.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, if we were doing something that we were starting a new product in business, and we're like, oh, we're actually going to manufacture a physical product, I wouldn't be like, okay, here's all the exact steps on what to do. I'd be like, holy shit, where do I start on actually do I need to do a design? Do I need to get it engineered? Yeah. Do I need product samples? So like doing anything new, you need to know where to start. So we get asked this all the time, and I'm one of those really annoying marketing people who make you think about things yourself.
No, you're just going to give us the answers in this episode. It's a shorty. That's what we're here for.
Okay, short answer is, first of all, what's the goal?
Yeah.
So is it that, are you wanting to just get a heap of customers? If so, who are the customers that are most likely going to be the ones that will convert quickly and easily to you?
Yeah.
And so therefore you can refine that goal a little bit further. Is it that you're launching a new product? Do you have a brand new business? And because people always say, like, when I ask people this question, like, what's your goal? 99% of the time, people are like, I want to get my name out there. And I'm like, cool, we'll get your name out there. I can definitely get your name out there. If you don't care what happens after that, I can 100% assist you with that. Yeah. I have a feeling that you actually want to get your name out. I'm not nasty to new, well, sometimes I'm nasty to new people, but mostly I do this in a nice way.
What's the underlying goal? What's the end goal?
You're like, oh, well, I want people to come buy from me. It's like, okay, so we want to sell your service.
Why is it so taboo to say that sometimes though? Like, for, a new business, it's like, oh.
I don't even know if it's taboo as in, or whether people just haven't thought it through to its logical conclusion either. Like, enough. I think they hear terms like brand awareness and get our name out there and raise our profile. And I see marketing people put that into speeches and stuff all the time. And I'm just like, dude, give people some substance. Anyway, this is meant to be a short episode. Know what your goal is. Launching product, go into this market or whatever. Like, what is it that you need to do to make your business successful? Yeah. That's what your goal is.
Right.
And there could be multiple.
And then next, who will help us achieve that goal?
Yeah. So basically, who is our target audience? Who are the people that are going to want that product or service? Where are they currently getting that product or service? What are their pain points around that product or service?
Yeah.
What do they potentially like what problems does it solve? So it's when you think about who that target audience is, it's in relation to it's about them as a profile, but it's also in relation to what you do and kind of knowing, well, if they hated their current one particular service that they're getting, what are some examples of why they would hate that service? And so then those can be things that you make your point of difference. And, or if they're like, okay, they hate their service, where would their logical next step be to go to research to find a new service? Or at what pain point would really make them change from one service? Because you think of, for example, like changing your hairdresser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A new hairdresser starts, you've got no clients or whatever.
Yeah.
Most of the people that you are going to want to be targeting will already have a hairdresser.
Yes.
Getting someone to break up with their hairdresser, not easy.
No, that's a tricky one. So it's leveraging that information to make it work for you.
100%, yes.
Awesome.
And then lastly is, what do we need to tell those people to help us achieve those goals? which again, if you've asked all those questions about your target market and what their pain points are and stuff, if like, oh, you know, there's people who really want to go blonde and it's not something that every hairdresser can do.
Yeah.
And make sure that your hair is still healthy and I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, we offer a monthly care package that's
and so that's the key message.
Yeah.
We have a monthly care package. We take care of this all for you. Your hair will be blonde and not shit.
Yeah. Awesome.
Is that quick enough?
That's quick enough. I think we've nailed it. 1 + 2 = 3 for what you're actually doing. I like it. All right, and our wrap-up tip.
You're going to love this wrap-up tip so much. You don't need to go to a professional. When you're doing marketing, I think anyone can have good marketing ideas and anyone can think through the basics of a strategy and stuff and try doing a few things themselves and everything. If you don't like doing that, if you don't feel that you're doing it as well as it could be, if you don't have the time for it, then yes, there's definitely people to help. But there is nothing wrong with actually having a crack at doing your own marketing.
Oh, well, there you go.
That tight little smile.
If you need any tips, we do have an extensive library of podcasts that can help you.
That's true. That's more free resources we can give to people.
Absolutely. We're all about having a crack. And if you have any questions, always reach out. You know where to find us.
Yeah, 100%.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Marketing and Margaritas. Find more free marketing tips, tricks and laughs at rebelnation.com.au.